is a great tool, but it will not solve all your business problems. So let's make sure you have the 5 must-haves to be prepared and get the most out of your ClickUp setup. Hi everybody, I'm Yvonne with AskEvie.com, and I am a business efficiency consultant for digital entrepreneurs. And if you're ready to systemize, optimize, and automate your business, you're perfectly right here. So go hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And today I want to dive into the 5 must-haves before starting to use ClickUp, move to ClickUp, get ClickUp set up, hire a vetted consultant, whatever it is. And I have to give a shout out to one of my potential clients where we are in the discovery phase right now, who asked me exactly that question. Evie, what would you love your clients to have before they come to you and work with you on their ClickUp setup? I'm like, that is actually a pretty good question. I'm gonna turn this into a video. Number 1, we need data. We need to assess where your business is to be able to know where you're going and if you are actually reaching this. So in an effort to assess my clients, what I often do is I have the team literally run through an assessment. So let's look at my ClickUp, how we do this. What I do with my clients is we have an assessment form, which is a ClickUp form that I have set up, nice and easy. It duplicates for every single client, where they easily can plug in their name, what is their company title, so we know where it's coming from, which level are they working on. So specifically with managers that need to do more in ClickUp than just a 1099, we want to make sure that the higher up they are in business, they also know more in ClickUp to be able to help their team get around in ClickUp and be able to manage and be able to report and all those things. Then also, what user role do they have? And then simple questions that are really just a how many out of 5 kind of feedback. They don't have to really write anything in there. They just need to choose how they feel about this statement. And then below that, a couple of, okay, what are you really struggling with and what do you love about ClickUp? All of this funnels into a list that then easily allows us to visually see how people feel about ClickUp at this moment, as well as calculates out specific areas and specific features and lets us know that they seem to be doing better in productivity or project management in ClickUp, but the whole views and integration they are struggling with. So easily we can pinpoint where there's trouble. On this visual, again, first number, always have data. If we do not have data, we don't know if we are doing anything better or what we need to put into ClickUp or what are we tracking. Make sure you got your data. Now, the second is focus. Focus is a big one when you are working with a team. What often happens is that we do have a tool stack because we are not just working in ClickUp. We might still be using Slack, and then we have email, and then we have Google Drive, and we get this and we get that. So drill down on where is what happening, where are we focusing, how are we doing things. And one of the biggest pain points with focus is where is communication happening. You need to set those boundaries and set strict rules of, okay, we don't have jibber jabber happening in email. You can do this on a fast phone call or whatever, or on the water cooler, but in email, we are only talking with clients. Task communication is only happening on ClickUp. You need to start making those decisions on where to focus on what. With that, answer the questions, where is that happening and how are we doing this? Got it? Cool. The next one is values and goals. And this is not just even for ClickUp. If you don't know what your business's values and goals are, how do you know where you're going? How do you know if the thing that is getting put in front of you makes sense for your business? So within ClickUp, make sure you have an admin space, or you might even have a goal space in itself. I have it in an admin space. And then have a goal folder with your OKRs, so your objective and key results, which is this piece right up here, where you have your objective. So what is that one thing that you really want to make happen? And then the key key results is what are those steps that you know are getting there? What is those key steps, those key results that get you to that big objective? Secondary, which will also help you with your main business focus and where you are going, is your values. What does your company stand for? Having your OKRs and your values ready to go in here helps you when you do your weekly or your monthly catch up and looking back and your reporting, as well as analyzing what you've done and what you are planning to do, to really stay on focus and not get off track. You wouldn't believe how often even I have gone off track simply because I was like, ooh, this sounds fun, I want to do that. And it completely doesn't align with where I actually want to take the company. So with that, get your values and goals in order and have them ready to go in ClickUp. Now, number 4 is your system. By that, I mean, how do you actually do work? There's a whole bunch of stuff out there. We could talk Agile and Scrum and doing sprints and EOS and all the things, but it comes down to one thing. How are you actually running your business? I have clients that are running it on the Entrepreneurial Operating System, EOS, which is like a cut down on Agile with SMART goals and OKRs. Then you have Agile systems with a lot of agencies are running those, or development companies. There's so many systems out there, and you don't have to completely be like, this is exactly what we're gonna do. But you need to be able to tell your team or know yourself how you're running business. Even just deciding that Thursdays are your video batching day, that you will not take any client calls on Friday. Even if you start as simple as just batching your days and having specific topics for each day, that already is a system and will help you set up your ClickUp in a way that supports that. Now, last but not least, we got number 5, which is workflows and processes. And that's where we all fall down, let's be honest. As we are all growing, we are all building, things are always changing. But specifically when you are starting with a new project management tool and you are trying to optimize and you're trying to systemize all of those and getting rid of bottlenecks, more often than not, the issue that I run in with is that people that I talk to often don't even have their workflows down. We're just building this website, or we're just doing this, or we're just doing that. But there is no actual workflow or process behind. So what is that story your client goes through from, ooh, hey Evie, I saw your YouTube videos, I want to work with you. Cool. What is that process that client goes through to say, okay, yes, we fit, I can help you, to working with you, to maintaining you as a client, to staying up to date, to checking in with you, to at some point offboarding you? What is happening there? What is that process from your YouTube video idea to it being marketed still 3 months down the road and still driving traffic? What's happening there? There is so much going on, and often enough it's just stuck in our head and we are not doing anything with it. But if we don't lay out those workflows and processes and maybe use a tool like Whimsical to really just flowchart all of that, we can't build the system because nobody knows what that system actually is. So make sure you start laying out your workflows and processes so you can build them in here. Or go browse through my YouTube channel. I talk a lot about workflows and processes for content creators and digital entrepreneurs. Go grab some ideas, but you need to write them down to be able to look at them, to be able to implement them in ClickUp, to be able to use them in ClickUp, and then also know, are they working or are they not working? Because if you don't use them, you don't know what the bottlenecks are. So if you want to learn even more about ClickUp, check out a couple of templates, make your life easier, get more ideas, go head on over to my academy, where there is a continuously growing resource of templates and courses and all the things to make your not only ClickUp life, but life as a content creator and digital entrepreneur even easier. And I'll see you over in the academy.